Hello everybody, welcome to Deluxe Collectibles, and today I'm going to be ranking every LEGO Spider-Man 2021 fall minifigure from the brand new No Way Home wave. Now keep in mind, not all of these figures are actually from the new No Way Home film, but some of them are from Homecoming and Far From Home as well. But there's 9 of the figures that we have in this new wave, and I'll be ranking 8 of them because one of them is the Nick Fury figure, and we've already received that one previously, and for these ranking videos, I only do the figures that are brand new to the wave, so he's not going to be included in this one, but still a really great figure. But without further ado, let's get straight into it here and start off with the first figure. Alright, so to kick off this list here, we start off with MJ, and she's at the bottom of the list just because of her more basic design in comparison to the other characters in this wave. I think that it does suit her quite well, especially considering the fact that in this film, I believe they're going to be trying to go like kind of undercover, of course, considering the fact of what happened at the end of Far From Home with Peter's identity, so we definitely can kind of see that she's in a more mundane sort of looking outfit here with this figure, so I think it suits it quite well. I like the use of this hairpiece also. I think it suits her quite well, so I think this is still a pretty good figure. Then the next figure that we have here is Walnut, and I think that he honestly looks pretty good. It's definitely a more unique look for the character. You can kind of see like his general sort of robes that he would normally wear underneath, but you can also see he's sporting like this bright yellow jacket here, not really being as undercover as MJ definitely was, but I still do like the look here. I'm curious where he winds up getting this jacket from and why he's wearing it, but it's definitely a cool look for the character, and the face print as well looks pretty decent. I don't think it's better than the previous face print that we had for the character, but I still do like the look of it, and I think overall it's a pretty nice design. Now the next figure that we have here is from Homecoming, and it's Vulture, and I think this character honestly looks really great in this design. I definitely really like the use of that new helmet there. I think it definitely suits him quite well. I think that it looks a little bit bulky, but I think it also still does work for the actual figure. I still do like the previous helmet that they used for the actual Homecoming set, where it's like the Iron Man helmet with just the print on the front of it, but I still think this looks really great, and I'll be curious to see that head print underneath when you can actually take off the helmet. And then the torso looks really fantastic as well. A ton of great detail there, of course lacking some leg printing there. I think we've just come to kind of expect that with some figures in Marvel, so still I think overall it makes for a pretty good looking figure. Now the next minifigure that we have here is Spider-Man in his integrated suit for the new film No Way Home, and this is definitely a really stellar looking design. I do like the printing quite a bit on both the torso and the legs. Very nice to see that, and I think the color scheme of this one looks pretty good as well. The nice big yellow spider there I think definitely does a good job of popping off of the other more mundane colors, even though the red of course is still a brighter color, but the black as well, I think it definitely all matches together really well. And I like the concept behind this suit as well. You can't see it as clearly on the LEGO minifigure here, but we did get the Funko Pop reveal for this specific suit as well, and that's where we got the name of it from as well. But we can also see that it seems like this suit is going to allow Spider-Man to like use some of the mystic arts that Doctor Strange uses and some of his magical abilities, at least from what we can see from the Funko Pop. So I think that's pretty darn cool, and I do like that aspect to it. But just for the overall design of the figure here, I think it's definitely super well done. Now we've got a character from Far From Home, and this one is Mysterio, and I love the look of his suit in this actual minifigure here. I think it definitely looks super highly detailed, which I do appreciate quite a bit. I love the leg printing, the torso printing as well. They connect together very well, and the cape piece looks pretty good also, and I like the dome piece that they used as well for his like helmet there, so that definitely comes off looking pretty cool. And I just like Mysterio's overall design from the MCU, so I think this definitely nails it quite well, making for an overall really great figure. Next up here, we've got Spider-Man in his Far From Home upgraded suit, and this one is definitely gotta be my favorite Spider-Man suit thus far in the MCU, and I'm so glad to have it now in minifigure form. It just looks amazing, and it's probably because I'm a bit biased because two of my favorite colors are red and black, and I love the two together, and I think it just suits him so well. I love the legs there. It looks like they got some dual molding going on, and then some printing as well, which is so great to see. And then we can also see just on the torso some really fantastic printing there. So I love all of the elements that are coming together on this figure. So it definitely makes for a really amazing design. Alright, now the next one that we have here is Doctor Strange, a huge surprise here from the No Way Home film, and I think it's so cool that we're getting a new figure of this character, especially for myself personally, because I don't have a minifigure of Doctor Strange as of yet, so I'm super glad that I'll be able to pick this one up. I love how they did the cape here. I've heard some people complaining about it, not really liking how it's like a physical plastic piece instead of using a fabric, but I think it looks really great and definitely gets across the idea of sort of it being able to kind of form around Strange and not just being like kind of just a standard sort of cape. So I do like that. I love the hairpiece as well. I think that looks great also. And then the face print looks pretty good as well. I believe it's a new one for Strange, so that's quite cool also. And then of course you can see the Eye of Agamotto on his outfit there as well, which we have seen on the Funko Pop that was revealed as well. So I'm not sure what he's holding in there considering he doesn't have possession of the Time Stone anymore, but it's definitely still super cool that he has that detail there, and I'm curious how it will wind up playing into the actual film. So definitely just overall a stellar looking figure with just so many great details. Alright, now in the top spot here we have Spider-Man in his black and gold suit right here, or as some others like to call it, his Gucci suit, and this is definitely a really fantastic looking figure. I love the design of this one so much, and when it was first initially revealed, some people thought that it was probably just a non-canon suit, because of course it's coming in the Homecoming set with Vulture, and Spider-Man did not appear in this suit within that film, but we actually saw the Funko Pop get revealed with this design, so now it's basically confirmed that this one is going to appear in the new film No Way Home, so that is definitely some super exciting news. I really look forward to getting to see this one because it's just such a unique design for Spider-Man and a real departure from anything we've seen thus far in the MCU for the character, so I'm super excited for this. And man, the figure has so much detail. They were like, okay, let's throw away all the Marvel minifigure stereotypes and let's give it leg printing, arm printing, torso, head, just all of the printing everywhere, and it looks absolutely spectacular. So that's why this one just had to make it to the top of my list, because it's just absolutely spectacular. Okay, so that's going to conclude the video here for my ranking of every LEGO Spider-Man 2021 fall minifigure. I hope you did enjoy the video, and if you did, be sure to leave a like down below, also subscribe as well, and let me know in the comment section your ranking also, because of course, this was just all based on my personal opinion here, so I'm sure you've got some varied rankings as well, so I want to hear them down below, and just thanks so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I will see you all next time, and always remember, keep on collecting.